Wednesday night baseball now from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 1.
First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put...
Ouch, that one hit him.
First base.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and he's back standing. Into the box now, Raimel Tapia, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. from the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Trevor Story in this one. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Zach McKinstry. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Blackman. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He enters with 19 hits in 65 ABs. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for umpires to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is Bellinger. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away at the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Blackmon takes his lead at third with 1 away. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Ready on 1 and 2 to third. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting seventh.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball that low.
The 1-0 home. And it's 1-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 3.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, John Gray.
The pitcher, number 55.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Three runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's collected 11 hits in 20 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger hits a little over the 270 mark. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint. But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Left side. McMahon gathers it in to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting six, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now to bat, Will Smith. And now the first pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
That's a ball.
Ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Seager, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for LA. Still down 3-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury
Ball,
someone.
that's out.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
No, that's
Breaking
ball.
ball called just a bit low. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. Now to the plate here is Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Fastball just misses.
One
That's
ball,
ball one.
2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Popped him up. Seager has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, here is A.J. Pollock as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. And that one yanked just foul. the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Clayton Kershaw.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Kershaw stands at first with 1 out. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Zach McKinstry, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Colorado.
All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Striding in is Ryan McMahon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Crone.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Crone. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Turner enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Down the left field line and deep. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball. This is foul right side. Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another 0-2 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. McMahon's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Giving chase is Tapia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. And now, Dom Nunez, 2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Gray. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 1,
Next up, Garrett Hampson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. Mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here now is Will Smith. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Two out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Digging in will be Raimel Tapia. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Raimel Tapia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fouled off. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
If I'm on the mound and a guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollock. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lined hard to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But they lead it 3-0. Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get to it. This one's down.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Scorched to third. McMahon fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, McKinstry.
Up next, Zach McKinstry. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hilliard comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
Yeah.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Betts is off at first with 2 away. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price.
Right.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
That's a ball.
Price has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Number 25, C.J.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Next to dig in, Sam Hilliard grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, number 3.
Dom Nunez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 0-2 from Price. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, John Gray, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Price ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
0-2, here it is. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-0 Colorado. Leading off the inning, it'll be Cody Bellinger, and they could use a spark from him here.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside. Hey! 1-1.
Is a swing and a high pop-up. Story over to his left, 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next, it'll be Corey Seager, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Ready now is Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 4-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Garrett Hampson. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. First offering on its way.
Hey!
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes Bellinger. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number one.
Now back, left fielder, Rockies.
In now, Raimel Tapia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next to hit is Trevor Story. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0 home.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box, Max Muncy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking.
Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
And now a pitch on the way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery, and he struck him out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Misses, ball two. Fouled off. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Right.
Edwin Rios is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Number 43, Edwin Rios.
First offering as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Pollock, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Ball two.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Dodgers leave one. They're down 4-0. First start Gratterall enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next the big-time RBI man Charlie Blackmon. Pitch on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's a shot out to right center field. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Gratterall, once a Minnesota Twin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
Next, it'll be C.J. Cron. Flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matt.
Now the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. He's in there for strike one.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball two.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. A man at third with one away. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
To the plate now, Sam Hilliard. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Betts. To the track, to the wall. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Aye.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Jonathan Daza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Yency Almonte, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 62, Yency Almonte.
And now here is Zach McKinstry. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
Ball 1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Almonte, a 25-year-old, he was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Rockies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Gray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 5 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, the Colorado Rockies hit 3 long balls as they embarrassed the Dodgers 7-0. The Pirates bested the visiting Padres 4-3. The San Francisco Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 11-8. The Miami Marlins nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 3-2. The Mets had 12 hits as a team as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies 6-5. The Chicago Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-4. Steven Strasburg got his 3rd win this season, helping lead Washington past the Redbirds 3-1. The Texas Rangers combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. The Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-4. The Baltimore Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-0. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Indians 3-1. The Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 1-0. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-0. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-3. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.